Hey there, my name is Kelly Dale with Off the Beaded Path. This is your Must Know Monday for Monday, April the 18th. Terry White posted a question in our Facebook group, and she wanted to know, how do you tell the difference in the size needles that you have once you've actually taken them out of the package? So Terry, I'm going to give you some great tips today that will help you and all the other beaders around the world distinguish between the different size beads or the different size needles that you have and how to figure that out. There are lots of different brands and sizes of needles. Your basic size needles are a 10, a 12, and then I have a tulip needle. The first thing right off the bat that you can see, if you lay your needles out, the needles are different lengths. The one I have up top is a size 10 beading needle. A size 10 needle has a larger eye to it and is a thicker needle. And if you take and you measure out the length of the needle measures in at about 2 3/16 is what that size 10 needle measures out to. A size 12 needle, when you lay it out at the ruler, is exactly 2 inches. And then I have a tulip needle, and a tulip needle measures out at about 1 7/8 of an inch. One of the ways you can tell the difference in a tulip needle versus a regular needle, number one, tulips are really great because they come in these great little cases. But once you take them out of the case, the way to tell what size needle you have is by looking at the kind of needle, first of all, is the top of the needle. You can see here that this tulip needle has a gold top to it, so it's got a gold tone. If I take another needle and put it up next to it, I immediately know which one is my tulip needle. Also, when you lay them out side by side, like I showed you, tulips are shorter than your standard size needle. So that's one way that you can tell the difference in the kind of needle that you have as far as your tulips are concerned. Now, to figure out the size of the needle, there's two things that you see. Number one, you see the difference in the length. But number two, if you'll look at your needle side by side, the top needle is my 10, and it looks a little thicker than the size 12 needle that is below it. Another dead giveaway on your needles is to look at the eye of your needle. I'm going to try and get it in as close as I can here. The needle that is on the left is the size 10 needle. It has the larger size eye to it, and you can see it's a thicker needle. The one on the right is the size 12 needle, and you can see that it has a thinner eye and it is a thinner needle. So if you examine these close next to each other and you put them side by side, you can easily be able to distinguish the two different sizes of needles and what you have. Now, the 10s and the 12s are standard size needles that most beaders will use, and no matter what brand you use, the length and the eyes are going to be the same except for the tulips. Now, what makes the tulips so great is that they have a perfect oval hole. So they're really easy to thread, and they last about 2 times longer. More than that actually, a regular 10 or 12, I can normally get 2 to 3 uses out of them before they're really bent and unusable. A tulip needle is really great because the last tulip needle I used a size 12 needle for 3 months solid, and it was not bent whatsoever, and it finally just broke right on the inside of the needle. So that is the difference between your different types of needles and the different size of needles. Terry, I hope I was able to answer your question about how to tell the different size needles that you have once you take them out of the package. A treat for you guys, like I've done the last 2 weeks, is if you are in our private group page on Facebook, I've made a PDF that shows you the differences in the 10s and the 12s, and also have the differences in the lengths like I just showed you in the video. And this is a free resource for you that, again, is in our closed Facebook page. So if you go to Facebook, search Kelly Dale Off the Beaded Path, you'll find us under groups, and you can request to join. And this is in our files section, so if you click on files, you'll be able to find this great resource that's free to you. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Come back next week where I'll answer more questions. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.